How's it going, everybody, and welcome to Biotic podcast number 15 with myself, Adi of Adi Biotics. Now, before we get started, as you all know, we like to say hello and we hope everybody's doing well. We hope you're keeping fit, you're keeping active, you keep the fight going. Yeah, keep the fight going. And like I say, the fight's always inside us, and that is the battle we need to always accomplish anytime, regardless of whatever. So today's podcast I want to talk about is age is just a number. And it is true, age is just a number. And people keep saying all the time, "Oh, there's no point you doing this anymore. You're past its prime. You can't do this anymore. You're a bit over, or you're too old to do something." It's like, no, that's just a negative person's way of thinking. Now, the positive way of thinking for that is just remember, age is just a number. I mean, you're old. You're as young as you feel. You're as old as you feel. It is true. There is some truth behind that, but as the older we get, we all start to keep on declining on things like, "Oh, I can't do this anymore. Oh, I can't do that anymore. I can't do this anymore. I'm not as fast as I used to be. I'm not as..." Well, it's true. As the older we do get, we're going to slow down. We're not going to be as fast as we used to be. You're not going to have as much strength as you used to have. You're not going to have as much stamina as you used to have. But the one thing that will never age inside a human being is the heart. Regardless of how old you are, your heart is the one thing that is never ever going to age. If you know in the back of your mind that there is something you've got to do, you do it. That's it. For example, a boxer I've trained in boxing myself. A boxer, when they end up saying to their coach, "All right, coach, just get me this one more fight and I'm done," like, you're too old. You're going up against somebody who's like 30 years younger than you, and he's a lot more stronger, he's faster, he's got more agile. But do not underestimate the strength of an elderly person. Do not underestimate the strength of that. Because the other day I actually watched a clip on YouTube, and there was a 99-year-old man, and he was still exercising as if he was like the same age as he was 40 years ago. And I was like this, and I had utmost respect for that. He never gives up. And it's true, there's two positive ways you can look at the word age, and that is always generating effort. I'll repeat that one. Always generating effort. Age. That's one positive one. The second positive one you can always do is this: achieving greatness everywhere. Achieving greatness everywhere. That's it. Positive. It doesn't matter how old you are. There are people out there in their 50s and 60s, and they're still going off to university to obtain a PhD or a master's. Some are even going back there just to start a bachelor's degree. What's wrong with that? You never give up what you love doing in life. Remember this: the day you give up on your talent will be the day you stop living. You're just an empty vessel walking the streets. That's all you are. And regardless of what anybody else says to you, I know we mention this a lot in these podcasts because it's true, regardless of what other people say to you, just listen to don't listen to the naysayers. Just like, okay, sure, fine. And what have you done so great with your life? I want to hear this. Yeah, I'm waiting for an answer. Goodbye. Type of attitude you got to have towards this person who's just barking for attention. You don't need that. Delete it from your program of your mind. Remember, age is just a number. Regardless if you're 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, it doesn't matter. You can still achieve anything you want to achieve in life. Whether it is the online business, whether it is achieving a master's degree, your PhD, go for it. Who's anybody stop you? Who's anyone to stop you? Achieve greatness everywhere. Age. There you go. Something, it's not to feel bad. Remember, it's just a number. Don't let a number, your number's not up. You're still there, you're still fit, you're still active, you still got it. You still got the drive, the motivation, the determination, the desire you need to achieve anything in life. No one can ever take that away from you. Your right to be independent. Nobody can take that away from you. As we say in Biotic Universe, on Antibiotics as well as Biotic Podcast, we do not live our lives on other people's behalves. I repeat that because I want that to sink into people. We want positivity to sink into people. Well, let's delete the negativity. We are the warriors of positivity. We are the warriors of motivation, is what we are. I hope you found that tip useful. What the meaning of age is. That's the positive side of things. And you can always do great in life, regardless of whatever thing throws at you. If you made it to the end of this podcast, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to Biotic Podcast, click subscribe and get notified. We are going to be dropping more videos in soon, and I hope everybody stays in touch. Tal will be back as well, and hopefully ask him to bust out a tune as well. You best do that, bro. I hope you're all good and everything. So always look after yourselves, everybody. Like we always say, if you ever need to talk to us, we are a DM away on Instagram. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the original Biotics. If you have something you want to talk to us about, no worries. We'll talk to you. Like I say, drop us a DM. We'll drop it out for you anytime you need us. So look after yourselves, stay safe, stay fit, and just keep the fight going in life. That's what you got to do. We are the warriors. We never give up the fight. Speak to the next podcast, everybody. Stay biotic.